Hello students, this is 10th class from the beginning of the set chapter. So I started second chapter. I had done one class yesterday. This is a second class on relation and function. From the beginning it is a 10th class. I can say L10 or you can say it is a second class on relation and function. I am saying here RF. RF is nothing but what? A relation and function. So I discussed some examples, means there are 4 examples I discussed in the previous class. Today I am going to take some more examples here. So I wrote already questions. So I will solve one by one. What is the fifth one? Fifth question I will take today. Fifth one. What is given? If the set A has 3 elements. How many? 3 elements. And the set B is given itself 3, 4, 5. Means B has again 3 elements. Then find the number of elements in A cross B. This is a very simple example. Nothing he is asking. He has given, I can say that, given n of A. N of A is nothing but number of elements. He said the set A has 3 elements. Means I can say how many elements? 3. And B itself is given. B is what given? 3, 4, 5. The thing is, according to the question, we need only how many possible elements in the A cross B. Means it implies that I can say n of B has how many? Again 3 elements, irrespective of the numbers. N of A has 3 elements, n of B has 3 elements. But question is what? They are asking n of A cross B is equal to how many elements? Nothing. I said in the previous class, whenever n of A has P element, n of B has Q element, then n of A cross B has a PQ number of elements. I can say we know that what n of A has, if n of A has P elements, n of that B has Q elements, it implies that yesterday I said n of A cross B has a P into Q, means that according to this one I can say n of A cross B is equal to, what is P number of elements? Here 3 number of elements. And what is n of B? 3 number of elements. Totally how many? 9. Therefore 9 elements in the A cross B. Okay, I think it is. He is asking when set A has 3 element and set B has 3 element. He has given, here he said only 3 element. It may be any element. Don't worry about that. There you can say 3 any element. It may be 1, 2, 3 or whatever. There we have 3 element. Only the thing is when you are finding number of elements of A cross B, you should know how many elements present in the A, how many elements present in the B, so that you can say PQ means you can say 3 into 3 is a 9. So I can say 9 elements in A cross B. Means 9 elements in A cross B means 9 order pairs in A cross B. Okay, this is the first one. Copy that. Is it clear? So now these are very simple. Nothing is here. I think it is complete. Now I will solve one by one. Question 1 is over. So means I will eliminate question 1 also. This 5th question is over. Now 6th one. What is 6th one? 6th one is given. 6th one, if A is equal to what we have? -1 plus 1. What is asking? Find A cross A. Means I can say that here given what? Given a set A. Using this we have to find out A cross A. Means I need to find out A cross A first. I will take this. A cross A means I can write A itself is a once again -1 comma +1. Means what are the possible? -1 with -1 once, -1 with +1. Order pair I can collect 1 with -1, 1 with +1. So I can say that -1 first order pair, -1 +1 second order pair, +1 -1 third order pair, +1 is a fourth order pair. Now Here the thing is A cross A, means I got A cross A. If you want to find out A cross A with again A, so I already have this one. Using this one I can say A cross A. Only the thing is A means I can say minus 1 with minus 1. Minus 1 with minus 1. 1 minus 1 with minus 1. 1 with 1 minus 1 means I can say that A cross A. It implies that A cross A has how many elements? A cross A has 4 elements. Means when you are saying 4 into 2, 8 elements I need. What are those? I will get when you are multiplying in terms of 3. I can say I will get order triplets. I got here order pairs. Now I can write. Now see. Nothing is out of this. We have all these 4. In these 4, once you insert first minus 1 with all the order pair, it will become order triplet. Then later I will insert second this number with all the order pair. Can I say minus 1 once I will insert minus 1. Yes, I am multiplying with this over. Minus 1 plus 1 minus 1. Minus 1 plus 1 minus 1 over this with minus 1 over 1 minus 1 minus 1. 1 minus 1 minus 1 over then 1 1 minus 1. I can say 1 1 I am multiplying with minus 1, so I will write here then comma then minus 1 plus 1 minus 1 plus 1. Yes, then minus 1 plus 1 again, minus 1 plus 1. Yes, 1 minus 1 plus 1, 1 minus 1 plus 1. Nothing is here, comma then 1 1 with 1. So I can say 1 1 1. This is a 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, because A cross A has 4 elements. A has 2 element. 4 into 3 means you will get 8 elements. Those are these 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Copy this. Is it clear? Nothing. After finding A cross A, you will get some order pairs. Later on, if you want to find out these A cross A means you are getting here order triplet. Because why we are saying order triplet? We have instead of getting pair elements, we are getting 3 elements. So I can say all the pair has, means every bracket has 3 elements. We are saying in the note also A, B, C is a order triplet. So I got this order triplet. Is it clear? Yes. Next one. What is the seventh one? Seventh one. Sixth one is over. Seventh one. What is given? Given P is equal to 1 comma 2. Again what they are asking? P cross P means they are asking that order triplet, means I can write P cross P itself means I can take another P itself 1 comma 2. Listen here, 1 with 1 ones, 1 with 2 ones, 2 with 1 ones, 2 with 2 ones. So 1 comma 1, 1 comma 2. Yes, 2 comma 1, 2 comma 2. Yes, this is all. P cross P has how many? 1, 2, 3, 4. Means I have 4 order pairs. To get P cross P, nothing it is. Once you insert all the element, you have to take one, insert first, second, third, fourth. Once you insert first element with all the order pair, you will get order triplet. Then once you insert this number 2 with all the order pairs, you will get another 4 triplets. Means I can say 1 with 1. I am inserting first number 1 because I am saying P cross P with P, comma 1 2 1 because I am inserting first number. Keep in mind 2 1. First number is what? 1. Then 2 2 1 I inserted. Next, same only 1 1. I will insert second number now 2. Yes, 1 2 1 2. I am inserting 2. Yes. 2 1 I am inserting 2. Yes, because we are inserting second number. then now 2 I am inserting 2. Yes, again 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. What are these? We are getting ordered triplets. I can say again, this has a 4 elements, this has a 2 elements. Multiplying this, you will get 8 elements. Where are these? Are the 8. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. What these are? These are the ordered triplets, because every bracket has a 3 elements. Copy this. This is about 7th one. Okay, is it clear? Is it clear? Follow this. Nothing here. Means you can say ultimately P cross P cross P. This is only for understanding how many elements are possible. I wrote this roughly. It is not necessary. Actually, this much is enough. Actually, this much is enough. You can say that what? P cross P cross P, because they are asking this only. Is it? Therefore, you can say this is the result. Yes, 7th is over. Then now 8th one. What is 8th one given? A given, B given, C given. Using this, he is asking D also given. Verify that 2 things. So I will take what are the given things. I can say here A. What is A? Given 8th problem. Given A is equal to, what is given? A is equal to 1 or 2. Yes. B is equal to, I can say that 1 2 3 4. 1 2 3 4. Yes. C is equal to, what is C given? 5 6. Yes, 5 6. And D given, yes, D also what? 5 6 7. 5 6 7. Yes. What is asking? That I can take this. He is asking that verify that A cross B intersection C is equal to A cross B intersection A cross C. He is asking, is it correct or not? Now I can say that first one, what is asking? A cross B intersection C is equal to A cross B intersection A cross C. Okay. So I will take LHS first. What is the LHS of this? I can say that A cross B intersection. You know intersection. What is A? A is 1 2. I will close this. Cross. What is B intersection C? B intersection C is a common element between B and C. What are the element? 1 2 3 4 5 6. B and C have no common element. There is no common element. Means it is empty. Empty with any set is always empty. So I got LHS is empty. Now what is RHS? RHS is equal to, we have A cross B intersection A cross C. Now what is A cross B? Order with A with a B I can take. 1 with 1, 1 with 2, 1 with 3, 1 with 4. And 2 with 1, 2 with 2, 2 with 3, 2 with 4. Means there are totally, this 2 means this 4. 2 into 3 means you will get 8. Sorry, 2 into 4 means you will get 8 order pairs. Can I write here? Now I will write here A cross C. A cross C is nothing but this with last I can write. Then later I can collect which are the common elements. Now 1 with 1. Yes. 1 with 1, comma. 1 with 2. 1 with 3. 1 with 4. Then 2 with 1. Yes. 2 with 2. Yes. 2 with 3. Yes. 2 with 4. What happened? This is what? This is nothing but A cross B. In between what? Intersection. Intersection. I can say what is the intersection of that? Can I write here? Now I will write this side. A cross C. A cross C means 1 with 5. 1 with 5. 1 with 6. 2 with 5. 2 with 6. Over. Is it any order pairs out of these. 1 with 1, no. 1 with 1. 1 with 2, 1 with 2, no. 1 with 3, no. 1 with, better you can say, here only for you check. 1 with 5, no. 1 with 5. 1 with 6, no. 1 with 6. 2 with 5, any number? No. 2 with 6, no. I can say this set and this set have no common elements. Means I can say out of these two, no order pair is common. So I can say it is also empty. Therefore, LHS is also empty, RHS is also empty. It implies that LHS is equal to RHS. See there. So you consider this one. So here there is no place here. For that reason I wrote this here. Then I took in between. This is the intersection and A cross C I wrote here. A cross C. Then later I am searching any common element between these two. No common element. So I said it is a empty. Then you can say LHS is equal to RHS. Yeah. And another question is asking here. Is A cross C, he is asking, A cross C is subset of B cross D. First I will find out second case what he is asking. A cross C. What is A cross C? A cross C is a 1 with 5, 1 with 6. Yes. 2 with 5, 2 with 6. This is what A cross C. And another he is asking what is a subset of B cross D. What is a B, D I will take. Means B with D means I will take this one. Means I can say that B cross D is equal to 1 with 5, 1 with 6, 1 with 7 because D has 5, 6, 7. Then 2 with 5, 2 with 6, 2 with 7. So 3 with 5 I can write here. 3 with 5, 3 with 6, 3 with 7 over 4 with 5, 4 with 5, 4 with 6, 4 with 7. Is it C? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 because these are 3 element, these are 4 element. 3 into 4 is 12 elements here, 12 order pairs. Can I say A is subset of B cross D? If A is subset of B cross D, every element of A cross C is also the element of B cross D. Means can I say 1 comma 5 is here? Can I 1 comma 5 here also? 1 comma 6 here, 1 comma 6 here. 2 comma 5, 2 comma 5 here also. 2 comma 6, 2 comma 6. Means what are the elements present here? All those elements belongs to B cross D. It implies that I can say A cross C is subset of B cross D. This I can say using symbol. Or else you can say that therefore A cross C is subset of B cross D. Because every element of that set is belongs to that other set. This is about a 8th one. Copy that all. See the thing, nothing I took here. This is I took B cross C is empty. Empty with any set is empty always. Then A cross B intersection A cross C. A cross B means you take Cartesian product. A cross C in between intersection I kept intersection means that you should get some common element. If there is no common element, you can say empty. When these two are equal, LHS is equal to RHS. Then he is asking, is it A cross C is subset of B cross D? So forming that, you will get every element of the A cross C in A cross B cross D. So definitely A cross C is subset of the B cross D. So copy that. Now this is complete. 8th one. 9th one is very simple. He is asking very simple question. What is asking? Yeah. 9th question is asking that. 9th one is asking that if A cross B has this given Cartesian product, find the value of AB. It's very simple. What is given 9th one? given A cross B is equal to A comma X, yes, A comma Y, yeah, B comma X, B comma Y. Now the thing, he is asking what is value of A, means he is asking find A and find B. It's very simple. I said whenever A cross B, we know that A cross B is equal to set of order pairs such that A belongs to first set, first element is belongs to first set and second element is belongs to second set. Means can I say here according to this problem, can I say A is equal to first element A, again A, don't consider A, B, means when A repeated you consider once only, means while writing in the set case we will write only once. A, first element of the Cartesian product is a element of the first set, means I can say A comma B because A and B are the first elements, and B is equal to, B is what in the Cartesian product, it is a second set, means second set is what here, second set is a B. What is B? B is a second elements is what X, Y. X is same but only I am considering two different elements X, Y. This is the value, therefore A value is this, B value is this. Nothing, whenever Cartesian product is given, you say in the order pair case, first elements are always belongs to first set, second elements are always belongs to second set. These are the 9 problems. Copy this one. So now knowing Cartesian product and order pairs, I will define what is nothing but relation. The chapter name itself is a relation and function. So if you want to define relation, you should know Cartesian product is what, order pair is what. So in the previous case I took some examples related to Cartesian product and you know how to form Cartesian product using two sets. Now I will define what? Relation. What is a relation now? Relation means I can say very simple case according to mathematics, very simple way. I can say it is one of the subset of Cartesian product in one word. When you are saying relation is what? One of the subset of Cartesian product. Because why we are taking this name itself is a relation? Because in the case of relation, we will take some mathematical relations between order pair. Means when I am saying A comma B belongs to one particular Cartesian product, there we will form one mathematical relation between first element and second element. So don't worry. So mathematically I can say that a relation is what here? A relation is one of the subset of Cartesian product. So I will define now. We will define it is like a relation R. Usually relation is denoted by capital R. Whenever we are saying R, here relation we are saying. A relation R from a non-empty set A to non-empty set P. Means usually when you are defining relation, we are defining relation on sets. Here we are saying a relation R. R is what? It is a notation. A relation R from a non-empty set capital A. From a non-empty set capital A to non-empty set capital B is what? Is the subset of Cartesian product A cross B. Means we are saying a relation R from a non-empty set capital A to non-empty set B means definitely what it is? A cross B. Means I can say any subset of the Cartesian product, means you can say any subset of the Cartesian product A cross B is always considered as what? A relation. What is relation? Relation is a always subset of Cartesian product. When it is defined on two sets, I can say A cross B is the Cartesian product. If we are defining a relation on a particular one set, I can say it is a subset of the A cross A. Are you getting? So I will tell you one example. According to that example, you will come to know what is a relation exactly, what is a subset of the Cartesian product. The thing is, we will describe relation between first element and second element of the order pairs. So I will say here, for example, I will take very simple example. Let A is equal to how many elements? I will take 1 only. B is equal to, I will take 2 comma 3. See, the thing is, so A has how many element? 1. B has a 2 comma. What is the Cartesian product? Here it implies that I can say A cross B is equal to what? 1 with 2, 1 with 3. Means I will get 1 with 2, 1 order pair, 1 with 3. Listen to me, this is a very important. When A cross B has 2 elements, how many possible subsets I can form? According to power set, we know when we are saying number of possible subsets, number of, you can say number of possible subsets. Number of possible subsets is equal to number of possible subset of any set is equal to 2 to the power n, we are saying, where n is what? Number of elements of the given set. So here how many elements? 1, 2. Because in the case of Cartesian product, you can say one order pair is a one element. Don't say 1 comma 2 is a 1 comma 2, 2 element, 1 comma 3, another 2 element, including all, you can say 4. Don't say like. Every order pair is considered as a one element. Here I have how many order pair here? 2 order pair. Means I can say A cross B has, means I can say that it implies that A cross B, n of A cross B has how many? 2 elements. What are those 2 elements? First or second. Means I can say that 2 to the power what? 2. Means how many subsets? Means how many possible subsets of A cross B? I can say 4. Means that I can write here there are 4 possible subsets. I said in the case of power set, if you want to form subset, you write elements in the flower bracket. What is the first element? 1 comma 2. Means can I write 1 comma 2 in the flower bracket? Can I say it is subset of A cross B? Yes, this is subset. Then second one, 1 comma 3, it is also subset of A cross B. Yes. I will say empty is always subset of every set, means it is also subset of A cross B. Definitely a set itself is a subset, so I can say A cross B is a subset of A cross B itself. How many subsets? This is one subset, this is second subset, this is third subset, this is fourth subset. Can I say this is subset of A cross B? Means that this is also relation, because what? Relation is a any subset of the Cartesian product. It is very simple. When it is subset of the A cross B, because 1 comma 2, this order pair belongs to A cross B. 1 comma 3, this order pair belongs to, means it has a flower bracket, means it is becoming subset. Empty is always subset of every set. A set itself is a subset, means Cartesian product is also one of the set, and it is itself is a subset. Means I can say this is first relation, this is second relation, this is third relation, it is fourth relation. So means I can say that whenever they are subset of the Cartesian product, those are all considered as a relation. Relation is nothing but, here you can say any subset of the Cartesian product is considered as what? A relation. Means 1, 2, 3, 4. Means I can say, using this I can say that how many possible number of relations we can form. Means it is like number of possible subsets only, I can write it is relation. In the case of relation, we will say if A has m elements, B has n elements, I can say number of relation is equal to 2 to the power m. Means here I can say the note. What is note here? Simple thing is what? When you have n of A has m element, n of B has n element, it implies that n of A cross B is equal to m into n elements, and also it implies that number of relations is equal to 2 to the power m into n. Number of relations is 2 to the power m into n. Here I can say, because n of A has m element, n of B has n element, A cross B has m into n, definitely subset of the A cross B is always considered as a relation, means 2 to the power m into n I can say. Now the thing is, here I can prove that here how many number of relations of A cross B I can take, no problem, is equal to 2 to the power. How many A has? A has 2, I can say, into B has how many? Sorry, A has only one element. Yes, A has only one element. I can say n of A has one element, n of B has 2 element. Means I can say 1 into 2. Is it 2 to the power 2 means 4. What are the 4? This 1, 2, 3, 4. So you can say this whenever it is that relation is equal to empty, that is considered as an empty relation. A relation itself is considered as A cross B. In that case I can say it is a universal relation. That is different. Okay, what is this? A relation is nothing but a relation R from a non-empty set A to non-empty set B is the subset of Cartesian product A cross B. Always I took A is equal to 1 element, B is equal to 2, 3. Using this I got A cross B is a 2 element. So means when you are saying possible subset of the Cartesian product is a relation, means how many possible subsets I can form. You know, as we had done in the case of power set also, I can say 2 to the power m means 2 to the power number of elements. Number of elements of A cross B is 2. 2 to the power 2 will give a 4. These 1, 2, 3, 4. This is what about relation. So you copy this. This is a note. You copy this also. N of A is equal to m, n of B is equal to n. N of A cross B has m into n. Number of relations is equal to 2 to the power m into n. Means I can say number of possible relations to find whenever A and B having some elements. We can say 2 to the power mn. This is complete. Now we have some more things. Means I can say two types of relations. Means I can say one thing. I can say first one here. I can say that what is the first one? Empty relation. Empty relation. It's a very simple. A relation R on a set A, or you can say on a set A to B. From a set A to B, or when you are defining a relation R on a set A is said to be empty. Is said to be empty if R is equal to itself. Empty means there is no element in the given relation. So when we are forming relation, if it is no element, in that case I can say always it is empty. So I will take one example on this empty set. For example, if I am taking let example when it is empty, let A is equal to, if I have 1 comma 2, then I can say that it implies that what is A cross A? A cross A is equal to, I can say 1 with 1, 1 with 2 itself, and 2 with 1, 2 with 2. If I am forming a relation, I will define relation R is equal to, we are defining relation R, I can say this relation we are defining on the set A, means I can say that x comma y such that x plus y is equal to, I can say that 5 comma x comma y belongs to the set A. Listen to me. According to this, I have A cross A. According to this given A cross A, I need to find out the given relation R. R is what? It is a one of the order pair. How it should be? X plus y, means addition of the order pair should give a 5. What is x comma y? X comma y belongs to A, means x is what? X may be 1, x may be 2, or y may be 1, y may be 2, means R is equal to, is it any number possible? X comma y such that x plus y is equal to, see the thing is here first order pair is 1 comma 1 comma 1 means 1 comma 1 means it implies that 1 plus 1 is 2, it is not equal to 5. Second one, 1 comma 2 1 comma 2 1 comma 2 means according to this definition we are saying 1 plus 2 is 3 is not equal to 5. 2 comma 1 means 2 comma 1 is 2 plus 1 is equal to 3, means it is not equal to 5. 2 comma 2 it implies that what is this? According to this 2 plus 2 is equal to 4 is not equal to 5, means can I say according to this definition R is equal to no possible order pair. 1 comma 1 means 1 plus 1 is 2, it is not equal to 5. 1 comma 2 1 plus 2 will give a 3, it is not equal to 5. 2 comma 1 2 plus 1 3, it is not equal to 5. 2 comma 2 it is not equal to, means can I say in this case this will give a empty. Can I say R is equal to empty? So this is what? This is nothing but this 5 symbol, you can say this is what? Empty relation, because I can't form relation between according to the given Cartesian product, because it should get x plus y is equal to 5. This is about empty relation. So second one, universal relation. Universal relation. A relation R on a set A is said to be universal relation. If I can say R is equal to A cross A. If the given relation defined on only one set A, if it is equal to relation itself is equal to A cross A, means itself is a Cartesian product. That Cartesian product itself is considered as what? It is a universal relation. If it is defined on two different set A and B, then I can say R is equal to A cross B. You know when you will get universal relation, whenever you are forming itself, you can say that itself given Cartesian product. In that case you can say if itself is becoming R is equal to Cartesian product, in that case it is a universal relation. Next thing, these are two types of the relation, this empty relation and universal. Still more we have, but those we are not discussing, that is beyond the syllabus of first year. In second year you will come to know again some types of relations. Here only empty relation and universal relation is enough. Okay, these two are what you can say types of the relation. I will take another main thing, means I can define what is domain and what is range of the relation. What is domain and range, means we are defining what is domain and what is range. This is complete now. Now we are defining here three cases. First one, domain, or you can say domain of the relation, domain of R, means domain of R is what? Domain of the relation. Second one, we are defining, first thing it is domain of the R, second one range of R, and third one codomain of R. In the case of relation, R is nothing but here relation. R is nothing but here relation. What is domain of the relation? Domain is nothing but I can define. It is a set of all first elements of the order pairs in a given relation. It is what? Domain of R is the set of all first elements of the order pairs. Domain is the set of all first elements of ordered pairs in the relation. In relation, domain is what? Set of all first elements of the order pairs. What is range? Range is what? It's a very simple. Range is the set of all second elements of ordered pairs. Second element of ordered pairs in a relation. The thing is, whenever we are saying range is the set of all second elements of a order pairs. Second elements of a order pairs in a relation. Codomain, the whole set. The whole second set. The whole second set is called codomain. So I will take one example. According to that you can find out very simply. So I can say domain is the set of all first elements of the order pairs in the given relation. Range is the set of all second elements of the order pair in a given relation. The whole set is called codomain. Means, can I say Cartesian product is also one of the relation, itself is a universal relation. Means I can say first element of the Cartesian product is considered as a, you can say first elements of the order pairs of the given Cartesian product is also, you can say domain, and second elements of the order pairs of the given Cartesian product is also what? A range. The thing is, see, now I will take one example. Domain is a set of first elements. This range is a set of second elements, the whole set. I will take one example here. Let A is equal to 1, 2 and B is equal to, I will take a 1, 2, 3. Yes, it implies that what is A cross B? A cross B is equal to 1 comma 1 with all the element, 1 comma 2, 1 comma 3, 2 comma 1, 2 comma 2, 2 comma 3. This is what Cartesian product. I will say one relation. What is the relation? R is equal to, I will say, x comma y such that x should be less than y. X should be less than y. Means according to this relation, here x, y should be belongs to A and B. Means I can say, you can write like x belongs to A and y belongs to B. Okay. Now I will eliminate this. What we said, according to, means what are the possible numbers? I can find the relation. 1 is less than 1? No, I am not taking. 1 is less than 2? Yes, this is possible. 1 is less than 3? Yes, 1 is less than 3. 2 is less than 1? No, I can't take. 2 is less than 2? No. 2 is less than 3? Yes. I can say that 1 comma 2, 1 comma 3, 2 comma 3 are satisfying this relation, because see, first element is x, second element is y. First element is like x, second element is like y. 1 is less than 2? Yes. 1 is less than 2. 1 comma 1 is not possible. 1 is less than 3? Yes. 2 is less than 3? Yes. Remaining is not possible. Means can I say, it implies that what is domain? Domain of R. Domain of R is equal to first element of the order pair of the relation. 1, 1, 2. Means I can say first element is 1 or 2. What is the range? Range of R is second element, set of second element. Means second element is 2, 3. 3 only. Means I can say 2 comma 3. What is codomain? Codomain itself is, when it is R is definitely subset of A cross B. What is the second set? B. Codomain is always second set. What is second set here? B. What it has? B has a 1 comma 2 comma 3. This is I can say B. B has what? 1 comma 2 comma 3. Is it? B has 1 comma 2 comma 3. So domain of R is 1 comma 2. Range of R is 2 comma 3. Codomain is a set of all the elements. You can say the whole set B is considered as a codomain. So only the thing is domain of R is this and range of this. I can show this using arrow diagram also. This is I can say A. This is I can say B. What are the elements in A? 1, 2. What are the elements in B? 1, 2, 3. Can I say according to this relation? What is the relation here? R. R is defined what? R is defined what here? R is 1 comma 2. 1 comma 2 means 1 is connected to 2. 1 comma 3. 1 is connected to 3. Yes. 2 comma 3. Yes. 2 is connected to 3. Now means first element. It's a domain. Domain is what? 1 comma 2. Set of first element. What is range? Range is a connected elements of the second set. Connected elements of the second set is what? 2 comma 3. Yes. 2 comma 3. Always range is a connected elements of this. So means 2 comma 3. 1 is what? 1 extra. Means I can say the whole set B 1, 2, 3 is what? A codomain. B is here codomain. A is a domain. 1 and 2 have that. So means I can say according to this problem, or you can say according to this arrow diagram, I can say 1 has image 2, 1 has image 3, 2 has image 3. So means whenever we are saying x comma y, in the case of this also we will say that y is image of x, or we can say x comma y belongs to R, means x and y are related to each other. Means whenever we are saying x comma y belongs to R, it implies that x is related to y. Means using one of the relation we will take a relation is what? Is it clear? Nothing it is. You understand domain is a set of first elements. Set of all possible first elements of the order pair, and a range is a set of all possible second elements of the order pair. Codomain is a itself second set. This is about domain, range, codomain. Now I will take example on relation. First problem. Examples. Examples. First one. Let A is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. R with a relation. Define a relation. Define a relation. Relation R అనే సెట్ capital A define a relation R అనే set A is given by R is equal to x comma y such that y is equal to x plus 1 for all x comma y. For all x comma y belongs to set A. First one. Write the relation. This is a given set builder form. Write the relation in roster form. Second one. Write its domain and range. Write its domain and range. Third one. Draw the arrow diagram. Arrow diagram of R. The thing is, see, this is the question. What are the things he are asking? Let 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 define a relation R on a set A is given by R is equal to x comma y, y is equal to x plus 1. Means this x comma y is related. How it is related? Y is equal to x plus 1 form. X comma y belongs to the set A. Using this, write the relation in roster form. Write its domain and range. Draw the arrow diagram of this given relation. This is the question. So I can say solution. What are the given things here? A is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. First I will give. Means what is the given relation here? R is equal to x comma y such that y is equal to x plus 1. What are the things? X comma y belongs to capital A. Can I find out this? R is equal to x comma y means y is equal to what? He has given the thing y is equal to x plus 1. What is x? X is always value of, means the x is the elements of set A. Means can I say y is equal to, when I am taking x is equal to 1, I can say that x is equal to 1. What will get? When x is 1 here, 1 plus 1 y will get 2. Means according to this, when this relation we have, means when I have y is equal to x plus 1, when I am taking x is equal to 1, when x is equal to 1, I will get y is equal to, means x is equal to 1 implies that y is equal to 2. X is equal to 2 implies y is equal to 2 plus 1, 3. X is equal to 3 implies y is equal to 3 plus 1, 4. X is equal to 4 implies that y is equal to 5. x is equal to 5 implies y is equal to 6, because we are taking, if x is equal to 6 implies that y is equal to get 7, but 7 is not in the given, means don't consider, you consider only this, when x is equal to 1 y is equal to 2 according to this relation, x is equal to 2 y is equal to 3, x is equal to 3 y is equal to 4, x is equal to 4 y is equal to 5, x is equal to 5 y is equal to 6, and also you concentrate whatever you are getting here y elements, that should be belongs to set A, because x and y are belongs to which set? X and y belongs to A. We can't take more than 6 value, means only set A has a 1 2 3 4 5 6, means you should get only 1 2 3 4 5 6 inside only. It should not be more than those elements. I can say that when x is 1, y is what? 2. Here only you see, x is 1, y is a 1 plus 1 is a 2. Now, x is 2 means y is 3. X is 3, y is 4. X is 4, y is 5. X is 5, y is 6. I can't take x is 6, I will get 7. If I am taking x is 6, I will get 7. But this 7 is not belongs to, so don't take. So means you can close here. What is 1, 2, first order pair, 2, 3, second order pair, 3, 4, third order pair, 4, 5. Fourth order pair, 5, 6 is a fifth order pair. According to that relation, you take x is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't take 6. When you are taking 6, it will become 7. 7 is not belongs to the set. Here you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Only you should get those elements. Means this is what first one, roster form. Write the relation in roster form. Yes, it is roster form. What is domain? I can say what is domain here. Domain can be written as domain of R is equal to what? First element of the order pair. What are these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. First element. Domain of the relation is what? Always first element of the order pair. It is a set of all first elements of the order pair. What is range? Range of R is second elements of the order pair. Second element, what are those? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Means I can say 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The thing is, actually set has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But domain has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because we are not taking 6 here. First elements are only in this roster form. We have first elements are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is a domain. What is a range? A range is the second element of the order pairs. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And he is asking what? Draw the arrow diagram of the relation R. So I can draw this easily. So what is this? I can say this is also A. This is also A. This is also A. This is also A. What is the relation here? Y is equal to x plus 1. What are the elements? What are the elements are there? Here also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. When I am taking 1 is connected to 2. Means according to this relation, 1 is connected to 2. 2 is connected to 3. 3 is connected to 4. 4 is connected to 5. 5 is connected to 6. This is the required arrow diagram. So we are not taking 6. Means from this connected elements from the set A is a domain. Connected elements of the second set is a range. The whole set second itself is what? A codomain. So here both are same. Here first set is also same, second set is also same. Codomain is always what? That given set. So means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You check these. These all elements are belongs to this domain. Means I can say this is what? Domain. Which are the elements connected from the first set is considered as a domain. Which are the elements connected? Means you can say these are all image of the first elements. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is what? A range. So the whole set A is considered as a codomain. So this is given what? You can say set B order form. Using that you can find out what it is. Roster form. Domain is what? First element of the order pace of the given relation. Range is the second elements of the given relation, obtained relation. What will get second elements, that is considered as what? You can say range. This is one example I took related to relation. I will take some more examples in the next consecutive class. Thank you.